each state to make sure there are enough. Hudson police make a big drug bust at a State Street apartment last night. A search warrant served on the first floor residence yielded a large quantity of crack cocaine. We'll vote on the measure this week. Well, he made it. Imagine the pressure. Nick Walinda had the roar of Niagara Falls in his ears, fog and mist in his eyes, his family's illustrious legacy on his mind, and scores of live TV cameras recording his every step as he attempted what many thought was impossible, a high-wire walk across Niagara Falls. ABC's Bill Weir was right there, and he has the story.
Countless people have gazed on
gyros and shish kebabs.
It's good?
That's good.
All right.
Oh, it's so tender. Miles an hour. Troopers tried to pull over a speeding motorcycle on I-87 last night, but Nabil Saeed took off, reaching 147 miles an hour. Troopers were able to stop the 23-year-old Latham man about...
You put both your hands on this rubber part.
Okay.
Maybe one with stilettos on, but...
No, I don't have the stilettos today. Best job in the world. At the best celebration in town. That was so much fun. But like I said, my thighs are burning. I'll leave the rock wall climbing to the young folks out there. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm January Keaton. It's a tradition here in Albany. Every Father's Day, the city hosts a concert to celebrate these special men. But this year is a little different. The city using the event as a salute to the U.S. Armed Forces. It's our top story tonight. News 10's Amy Cutler is live.
The future for students. News 10's January Keaton is live now at Albany High School with more on the new measures. January?
Lydia, she's an Ivy League educated teacher. She's got degrees from Princeton and NYU, but instead of taking that prestigious education somewhere else, she decided to bring her talents back to her hometown of Albany and utilize them here at Albany High School. But Cecily Wilson says it hasn't all been roses. She's a little bit nervous about taking on such a daunting task, but she also said she's ready to roll up her sleeves and dive right in. It's no secret Albany High School has had its share of struggle.
Dry, though, by all accounts, next Saturday.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to next weekend as far as the dry weather
Already,
goes.
right?
Yes. All right. Thank you, Brian. Well, still ahead on News 10 ABC. The Mets up against the Cardinals after last night's no-hitter from Johan Santana, but R.A. Dickey holding on to his own at Citi Field. News 10 ABC Sports is next. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm January Keaton. After finding mosquito samples infected with West Nile virus in Boston last week, Massachusetts state health officials say infected mosquitoes have turned up in Pittsfield as well. We begin with breaking news. A fire in Rensselaer home sends people running for their lives and causes evacuations to nearby buildings. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm January Keaton. That fire broke out. The guys back here are preparing for tonight's spectacular fireworks display, but they are licensed and allowed to be doing this. You are not, and for good reason. The result could be devastating. Center of Albany. An Albany man arrested after police say he backed his car into the front lobby of a Motel 6. It happened last night on Waterville Avenue just after 9. Police say 36-year-old Raytice Spencer was charged with...
Coming up a little bit later. January.
Thank you so much, Brian. George Zimmerman has returned to Florida and is turning himself in to authorities today. We'll tell you what's next for him as new twists and turns arise in the shooting case of Trayvon Martin. But first, let's take a live look at the roads. You're looking at I-90, exit 3.
News 10's January Keaton is live at the Colony Police Department, and she will pick up the story from here. January.
Alisa, it's dark out here right now, and of course the temperatures have cooled down substantially, but we all know when it is warm like it was today, the best thing for you to do is stay hydrated and above all stay out of the sun. Well, one Colony mom learned the hard way: you do not leave your child in the car ever while she ran into a store. So it's News10.com. Governor Andrew Cuomo and New York's legislative leaders announced today they have final approval for a cyberbullying awareness and reporting bill.